Hey, Gord. The cool kid showed up. Hold on, I have to fix my head. You were a little too excited. Just saying, just a little bit. That's okay. Like I said, I don't think he shows up here. It's all good in the hood. All right. Did you have a day for yourself, Gord? You said you might have been like ready to go by the time I started peeing. Asking for a friend, yeah. That's what we do. What am I doing? I'm just getting my paint sorted here. I have no idea. It may take a couple minutes. That's okay. I'm ready to go by the time you roll in here. I think you were ready to go when we went to the campground earlier. I can't open my Prussian blue. It's stuck. Yeah, I kind of figured. Alright. Can't open my Prussian blue. That's always good. I need a pair of pliers, which I don't have handy. Ah, there we go. Okay, Prussian blue has been opened. Yay. Uh-oh, that might be no good. Nope, this tube is shut. Oh, there we go. You know, someone that has something handy. You were on a tangent last night and you just kept on going today, didn't you? You are just like, I don't know what to say. Gord's on a rant. You can tolerate quite a bit, but even I have my limits. Yep. Mine are very thin when it comes to that. Usually I'm pretty good, but sometimes you just can't. I don't know. I have no idea. Some paint companies put heat seal on their tubes, some don't. Come on. Hey, so. Sorry. Fatima here somewhere. Fell off the couch again. That couch can be pesky. You have to watch out for that couch sometimes. Maybe she's cleaning out the corner. Yeah. Might need that corner. Just in case. Never know. Well, remember, Fatima, we don't talk about politics. So you'd have to rant somewhere else, unfortunately. I absolutely cannot stand politics. My mother could sit there and watch it all day long. I can't stand it. So, I find it the most boring thing in the universe. I mean, you can try, but it might be a really long, what you call it? I don't think you'd make it there in a day. Alright, so that's that. Let's see. Yeah. We changed the battery in the camper today. Fedman missed that live stream. Or drive stream, I should say. Gordon was there. Rob was there. Gord stopped caring about it after seeing Eddie Murphy, the distinguished gentleman. So we changed the battery in the camper. Nobo was happy. Oh, sorry. Jeez, can't even hear me. Nobo was happy. Here I'm sitting here with the freaking microphone up. Why does Melon do that? Hey, Linda, what's going on? Yeah, it's an AGM battery. Freaking Melon. You're such a melon. You're such a melon, you melon. We did not have tacos today. I will have tacos tomorrow. Because we had Roy Rogers today, because we were in the area. So therefore, watermelon. No watermelon. Oh, melon. Yeah, melon. Freaking melon. Oh, what am I gonna make this thing with? I guess I'm gonna use a pilotinif. A pilotinif. Yeah, I know. No tacos on a Thursday. Roy Rogers was the precedence. Took precedence over Roy Rogers. It did. Because whenever you can get Roy Rogers, you absolutely have to get Roy Rogers. It's important. You cannot not have Roy Rogers. Do you shut off the inverter when plugged in? I know the inverter Forest River uses will shut itself off, but I've always wondered. So here's what we found out today, Gord, which I thought was very interesting because we were kind of confused on how the solar worked. Apparently, the battery disconnect on the front of the camper is for it's not necessarily a battery shut off to everything. It's only a shut off to the 12 volt system so it doesn't drain the battery. So the way we had left it in October was we left the battery disconnect switch in the on position so that there was 12 volt running throughout the camper, even though the only things that we had hooked up were the TPMS sensor and the tracker, the GPS tracker. So when we got down there in November, December, whenever that was, the battery was dead. So we kind of attributed that to the parasitic drain from those two items, as well as the fact that the battery was 3 years old. So we were like, okay. So when we went down today, I said to Jim, I said, when we hook up the new battery, we'll go inside, see if the solar is charging the battery, and then we'll play with the disconnect switch on the front of the camper and see if it changes anything. So, Gord, to answer your question briefly, the inverter is controlled by the 12 volt system in the camper. So when we were on our way to Vermont in the fall and we had to pull over and put air in the tires, I don't know if anybody remembers that. I had to turn the inverter on in the camper in order to use the outside plug so we could put air in the tires. And then we turned the inverter off. So the inverter is controlled by the 12 volt switch on the front of the trailer. When that switch is in the off position, the inverter will not work. So what we did today was, after we hooked the battery up, we turned it off, turned it on. The solar was still charging the battery, so that was a good thing. So needless to say, we left the switch off so that there was no 12 volt power going to the camper, and the battery would just charge and as needed, with nothing for it to drain, nothing for the battery, anything that would drain the battery. So you left the switch on once in storage, and it killed the battery within 2 weeks. Yeah, yeah. If you leave that on, there is 12 volt going to the camper everywhere. Your lights, your inverter. When you plug into 30 amp shore power, that will bypass all of that, and you'll run strictly on the shore power. So, but yeah, it was. So we turned the switch off so that nothing would drain the battery, and the battery would continuously charge. It was charging at. That's what I thought, but apparently the battery was just too far gone for it to be recharged. Because they don't last any more than 3 years nowadays. Those batteries are just not like what they used to be. So we got a bigger amperage battery. Put that in. And should be good to go. When we go back in April, it should still be charged. The inverter doesn't have to be on when you're not using the trailer, Linda. If you're in storage, like Gord and I are at the moment, you can turn all that off because you don't have any access to electric. You're not going to be using the trailer, so you can shut all that off. The solar will still charge the battery because that's just the way it's set up to constantly charge. So we learned a little bit of new things today. So we shut the battery disconnect off and left it that way. And off is, it's kind of reversed, all right? On is off and off is on. You took the battery out and leave it on triple charge. Yeah. You have a garage to do that, Gord. We don't have a garage to do that. And we're not going to leave the battery in here for the winter, so. Solar is very tricky. Like, you really have to sit down and study how solar works. Everybody makes it seem like it's so easy to learn, but it's, when the battery disconnect is on, it's not really a battery disconnect. It's a 12 volt to turn the 12 volt on and off. Is technically what it is. It's not really a disconnect. So it's a little weird. But the battery's charging, so actually, when we hooked it up, the battery was at like half, and it was charging at like 12.6 volts. And then as I was standing there, it jumped up to 3/4, and it was charging at 12.7. So, and it was late in the day, so the sun was kind of like in front of the trailer at that time. It wasn't directly overhead or behind it, because our sun, the way that the trailer set up, the sun rises behind the trailer and it sets in front of the trailer. Hey, James. And I did fill up the bird feeder. Yes, I did. So I used up the last half a bag of bird seed. and they should be good to go. Gotta feed the boys. That's right. There were a lot of hawks out today. I heard them out in the distance. I was like, "Wah!" I was like, yeah, that's a hawk. That typical hawk sound that you hear. So, I didn't see any of the little ones out though. Wow, Kevin. Well, alrighty then. Yeah, solar's a little weird. Like, I still don't totally understand how it works, but I think we got the main gist of it. Alright, so can we do this with a knife? We will try. Tonight, my remote, we're gonna boondock. You know. You have a brand new Bluetti in the box, Linda? Wow. Jeez. What are you gonna do with it? Do you use it like for emergencies or when you power goes out or brand new in the box? It was on sale, half price on a power. Oh, okay. Gotcha. It's one. Who's the first one to spot when we were out? Oh, that's awesome. Oh yeah, those Bluettis have everything. Gordon needs his own separate camper because, yeah, everybody else just kind of like invades his personal bubble. Poor Gord. He's like, fact. Linda, you should really break that out of the box and give it like a charge and use it before the battery that's in it is no good, you know? What's up, William? Those batteries don't last forever. Mm-mm-mm. She's been busy in chicken. Chicken! Don't be chicken, just do it. How many watts is it, Linda? Gord's at work. Probably not watching all the time. So anyway, that was our day. Talked to the campground manager a little bit. Did I wonder about? Yeah, we were talking about what we had planned. Told her, it wasn't going to be a whole lot of people. Just it's not this huge meetup like M24 from Michigan or anything. So she knows Rob's coming. She knows Don and Charity that they're going to be in the cabin. She knows that Herbie and his wife are coming. Probably Robert. So. Yeah. I told you today, Gord, right? He wanted pictures of the cottage, and all he was worried about was that the leaves weren't raked, and I'm like, really? You want pictures of the cottage, and you worry about the leaves? You might be at the M24. He might be there. Kevin might be there. Might be there. Have a chat with Robert if you don't want this to get out of hand. Yeah, I know, right? Well, the good thing about it, Gord, is that if they need information, they have to get it from me. So it's kind of like the good thing. It's not just like out there as a regular meetup, I'm not putting it on Facebook or making a video on YouTube about it or anything like that. So I can put a cap on how many people are there. And if you think about it, Rob is the one that started calling it NJ24. I know he does. It's like, oh my God, shh. Be quiet already. Be quiet. Shush. So, because the campground is just too small to have a huge meetup, which I guess is a blessing in disguise. Gord, you met Kevin. No, don't you dare. I'll kick your ass. All the way to the Upper Peninsula. Put the baller to Kevin's Asahola. I'll have to get in line.
Hey girl, I'm a prisoner to your love.
Take a number, or are we at the deli counter? that dry a minute.
Don't take the chains from off of my feet. When I'm hungry, come and feed me. When I'm sleeping, come and wake me. No one is hurting. No one is
So anyway,
dying. I'm in prison for a reason.
yeah, it's not like there's gonna, there's not gonna be any. I'm not doing a gig that weekend. There's not gonna be any games, or we're just gonna be like chilling. That's it. So if anybody that's going, I think there's gonna be a whole lot of shit going on. There's gonna be a whole lot of shit going on. Just saying. And if that firing was for top infractions, now kicks are involved. Oh, there will be. Like what? Put the glitter in Rob's beard? You don't even know if you're going, Gord. And braid it. But if I do, depends on what your kids say. All what the kids say. So if you really want to be there, you better pray that they say they have to work. Kevin's going to watch Jeopardy. Oh, look, my mountain's got a little cave in it. Isn't that cool? It's got a little cave. It made a little cave. Ha. Like to try to crawl into the right trailer at the end of the night. Oh, you don't want to be like Ricky? He can make keto for himself. Yeah, I was just gonna say, what were we doing? We were standing there, and all of a sudden, he just comes traipsing through the site with his friend following behind him. I was like, "What is going on here? What is happening right now?" Almost bumps into Don and Charity's camper. I was like, "Oh, that way." It's like, what is going on right now? I was kind of confused, just a little bit. I mean, I was like, oh wait, that was Ricky. I was like, just look for the sunglasses. He's got his sunglasses on at freaking 10 o'clock at night. Too freaking funny. All right, where's my little? Almost trips over the fire pit. Bumps into Don and Charity's camper. I noted her commentary around the campfire. Couldn't stop laughing. Right? And Barbara was hilarious. How long was she there? She was there for like 45 minutes just talking crap all about him. And I think it was that night that he walked through the site. When I learned who her son was, you laughed hard, right? Oh yeah, I knew that was JW's parents. Flying media attacks to the head came to mind. Laundry bags. Ay, ay, ay. That is entirely up to you. All I ask is you don't get out of hand, don't cause a ruckus, don't get me in trouble, because you will not be coming back. Okay, I'm out, he says. Hold on, I gotta send a picture. Come on, phone. Stop being phone. Hello, welcome to the live stream. Hi, Bruce. Boy, I was returning your message. You can't tell me you don't see where that water's coming from. I never get out of hand. When do I get out of hand? Never get out of hand. Can't prove that. Bruce is my witness. I never get out of hand. He said always. Wow. It's supposed to be sticking up for me. What the hell, man? I'm a perfect angel. Just ask him. He'll tell you. Sorry I didn't get that memo. Footloose and fancy free. I am not footloose and fancy free right now. I'm holding on to a cane with my dear life. Hope everyone's all sung. It doesn't count, right? It's the truth. Totally not count. What driver will Jim be throwing his support behind? Huh? Huh? Wow. It's the truth. You will always be older than I am. Remember the 8 and 8 rule. You're older than me by 8 years, and Jim is older than you by 8 years. Your cat type thing. It's not easy. Trying to blame the poor cat. About an hour. Saturday, Fatima. One of the races starts on Saturday. And then there's looks like a big fish. What looks like a big fish? What is she talking about? Jim will likely support a driver going to the cornfield. I think he still likes the same ones. Sue, what looks like a fish? What are you talking about? She's lost me on that. Ah. I can't. The thing you're working on now, the white with the black on the side. Oh, that's my waterfall and my little ledge that the waterfall's running over. I was like, oh, what fish is she talking about? The night is still young, she says. Right? Very true. Billy Joel said the same thing, Fatima. There you go. Bottle of red, bottle of white. Whatever kind of mood you're in tonight. Is it good? Is it good? Is it good? Is that good, Blue? Is that good, Blue? Can you see it?
You better watch your speech and watch your talk. Watch the places where you walk out better. Say we no in a no no no. We no in a no 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 no. You. We live in a dangerous world. Richer get richer, the poorer get
I have to figure out where I'm gonna make the rest of that water go. Chocolate wine, right? Got some blueberries today that are huge and sinfully delicious with heavy. You should have made that dessert that Jim made, that blueberry tart flan thing that he made for Christmas. Oh my god, that was great.
Me burn a fire pan all slave master. Say we gotta make a better way, make a better way, Say we gotta make a better way, a better way, Say we gotta make a better way, make a better way, Say we gotta make a better way, a better way. Hear me now, yeah. Well, me say bubble and cut down the ganja feel, make you whole of the man them a run. And then you can't defend yourself if you not have a catapult. Me no day me have, but me still a get light bill. Somebody tell me how come. No one turn it on the hill, still a be a bill end of the sea.
Chef Jim needs to compose a digital cookbook.
And what that thing when Babylon come out. Street side vendor them happy move out. All the taxi man them
When am I gonna make that water go?
say we gotta make a better
Haven't decided yet. Do you know the video that I did on that hot dog place has like almost 200 views on it? It's crazy. Where am I gonna make this water go? I guess I can make it kind of go like off the paper, I guess. They are foodies, and it was. You know what I did? I experimented, and I typed in like what the video was about, and I let the editing software's AI generator come up with a title, and I guess it worked. First time I ever did that. I was like, oh, okay. Oh, do I want to keep it going straight? I guess we can kind of keep it going this way. We can do that, because we can make it all in your face. Today was a relatively good day. It was mostly pain-free today. Yesterday was not so much, but today was. You use ChatGPT every day. You just used it to write an email to a bridezilla. It's much nicer than a bridezilla. Are just. That's why I always hated DJing weddings, because it was like the bride could never make up her mind what she wanted for a playlist, and I just couldn't. Yeah, I felt better after, we got down to the campground and I walked around and we got the battery done. And I told Jim, he's like, well, can we do it tomorrow? And I was like, and what happens if I feel like crap tomorrow? I kind of want to seize the good day while I have it and get stuff done. Hey, Carol. So he was like, okay. Because if I have a crappy day tomorrow, and he would have been like, okay, well, we should have done it yesterday. Only 3 nightmares in 14 years. This one is probably the worst. The wedding was August 26th. Was? As in, it's not anymore? Wait, it's no longer a wedding? Or was it this past August 26th? Oh, okay, okay. She's probably screaming, where's my photo album? Me, 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 me. Yeah, exactly. See, so that's what Gord said earlier, Fatima. Go while I'm feeling good. Because tomorrow I might not be feeling good, but I do go to the doctor tomorrow, so if I'm not feeling good in the morning, she'll just stick some more needles in my butt cheek. Needles in my butt cheek. Send her a draft. She changes every photo in the layout. I make her a new album based on exactly what she wants, and she doesn't like it. Oh my god. You live by the motto of sticking needles in your butt cheek? Oh, Gord, I did see your text, by the way. Just be happy that you were the photographer and not the groom. Right. Now she's telling me she was relying on our professional opinion to build her an album, but each time we do, she doesn't like what we've done. Oh my god, she's one of those. She's one of those. Ah! said that the night of the wedding. Probably drives her husband nuts. In their speech, the parents told the groom, "She's your problem now." Oh my God. Wow, they were happy to unload her. That's insane. Wow. That's crazy. Could you imagine? That's nuts. First wedding ever that we didn't get supper, even though it's in our contract. Psst. It's one thing I never worried about. You know, if they told me to eat, I would eat. If they didn't, I wasn't worried about it. I didn't put that in my contract. It wasn't mandatory. Started at 11 and finished at 10. That's a long ass day. What else am I going to put in here? No meals, no breaks, treated like slaves all day. I just stood there and played music and took requests and pushed buttons. I mean, a lot of the weddings that I did were people that I knew from the campground. So they were always like laid back weddings, nothing major, not very formal. I think I did formal weddings with like, you know, where they followed the whole cocktail hour, dinner hour, music thing, you know, dance music. I think I only did one or two of those. The rest were like really laid back and informal. She was upset when I went to use the washroom because she wanted a photo with her aunt. Finished the album after you finish the entree. Yeah. Yeah, the food thing I never worried about. It was whatever. 98% of the time I ate. Go eat. Okay. Are you sure? I just hated I didn't like making it mandatory. It just felt weird. She paid us a lot of money, and I guess that raised her expectations to slave level. God. Mm. Well, if I had brought food, I would have brought food if I would have known, right? Usually, you can get that vibe off of the bride like right away. If they start nagging you constantly, you're like, yeah, this isn't going to be okay. This is not going to be okay. If you just so we can keep working, I can take a break and run to McDonald's, but I'm going to miss some shots. Yeah, it's a little different when you're doing photography. You kind of have to be there constantly. I mean, my stuff auto mixes so I can walk away, go to the bathroom, walk outside, get some air, throw songs in when I need to, take some out, but I don't have to stand there constantly. She wasn't like that until the wedding day. We did an engagement session with them and they were awesome. Stress, nerves, I don't know. Everybody wants perfection. Before she got her clothes up. Yep. Yep. She was pissed because we were late getting to the house, but we were late because she sent us to the groom's house first, and he refused to get ready because he was drinking with his boys. Oh, okay. So he wasn't even sure he wanted to go through this. Wow. He's probably like, well, it's funny because a couple of the couples that I did the DJing for at the reception wound up getting divorced. So I just stopped doing weddings. I refuse to do them anymore. It would have been a good rant. I mean, if you weren't working, you could have came up and told us the story. Probably would have been. No, I'm sure the music was fine. They didn't have any complaints, but I ran into one of them somewhere. I forget where it was. And I think it was the groom, and he was like, "Oh, you DJ'd my wedding, blah blah." I was like, "Hey, how you guys doing?" Oh, we got divorced like 2 years later. I was like, "Oh, okay, sorry." Oh no, she wound up cheating on me. I was like, "What do you say to that, right?" Where is? Yeah, weddings are just a hot mess. Hot Mess Express. And she told us not to focus too much on editing the photos of him and his guys. They weren't that important. Oh, so she's the all about me type. Now I got her number. Okay. She's the all about me type. Oh, what am I going to put in here? What am I going to put in here? A trip and a half. I don't think trip is the right word for it. I don't know what I'd call it. See you tomorrow, Sue. Have a good night. Great, now I scared Sue away. No, we probably bored her to death. Oh, no problem. You were just telling a story. It's fine. It's always good to have kale friends, right? Kale and s'mores. Where's Rob? Rob's fired. Rob's fired. Where I'm from in Arizona, weddings are pretty easy going. The only halls available belong to the church or the school. Yeah, right? And it's like, hey, you can't kind of can't do. Kind of have to be good. No, I know exactly what Gord's talking about. Those weddings are just insane sometimes. Insane. Especially when you have a bridezilla like that, right? It's like, psst. Where's Larry? I haven't seen Larry. Little tiny trees on the top of the mountain. Madonna is actually in Arizona on a business trip for work. I think it's Arizona. Yeah, I know, right? I forgot where in Arizona she was. Fresno? Scottsdale? I don't know, one of those major cities. It was like a playground expo or something. Okay, what's next? What am I feeling here? What am I feeling? What am I feeling? Hmm. Okay. I need another color. Get out of my way. Mm-mm-mm. Give me a dab of that. And give me a dab of that. And a dab of that. We'll just go dabbing. Yes. Full cream. Little double do ya. Yes, indeed. Dab of this, a dab of that. A dippy doppy doo da day. Some of this, some of that, some of them, some of those. Why do I always make that first line so fat? I don't know. I don't know. It's like I press too hard or something. Channeling a silo. Won't make that mistake again. My pee-pee silo. Everybody left us, Fatima. Generated quite a few laughs. It did. It was pretty funny. Kind of doing this at an angle, so I have to go look at it head on here. And this chair's kind of creaky. Kind of like Bruce's chair. I have to fix that roof a little bit. Otherwise, I'll get yelled at because there's no overhang on the roof.
So keep your head up and stay in the game. And don't you go around negative energy. Try to love a little more and you will see. I wanna be happy, happy, happy every day. Yeah, I wanna be happy no matter what they say. I wanna be happy, happy, happy every day. I wanna be happy no matter what they say.
There we go. That's more better like.
Just want to be happy.
More better like. Excellent word. I like that word. Every day, happy. Yeah. More better like. Yes. Just gotta put this separation back in here. More better like. It's my new word. Who is texting me now? Charity. It's Charity. Ow. Ow. Scott! What's going on, Scott? How's Amazon Aruna today? Buenos pizzas. All pizzas are buenos, unless they have like pineapple on them, then they're not. Charity's grumpy. It's rainy, wet, cold day. Well, that means that the tumbleweeds are doing backstrokes again. She'll fall out when she hears it's not Taco Thursday today. Right? Scorpions are windsurfing and the tumbleweeds are waterlogged. Yeah. Or the scorpions could be using the tumbleweeds as surfboards. Fatima, she wants to fuss at somebody. She wants to fuss at Rob. I said, Rob's not here, but Gord is. Gord, watch out. Charity wants to fuss at you. Let's see what else. Hey, Thelma. There she is. Hey, Thelma. Gord, Charity's looking for you. Ah. Just saying. It's not crooked, it's right. I just have to turn it so I can see what the hell I'm looking at here. Gord's back. Tell her to keep her pants on. There you go, Charity. It's all yours.
Turn off the radio and turn up the music. Turn off the radio and turn up the music. Turn off the radio.
Let the fussing begin.
Turn off the radio and turn up the music. Me feel like a slave in my hometown. Digital control right around. Can't send a message from my phone and Babylon no see. Can't do nothing without.
Come on, color.
All them a thing you make the Almighty grieve. Well, I say so much.
Gord, I can't take my pants off. Your cold weather is running around drunk down here. Ah. I have to erase that. I didn't want that there. That's unfortunate. It rained here today and cleaned all the snow off my driveway. I need you to collect it, please. Come get your cold drunk weather. What's the old saying? Canada cold, they want their weather back? I need the other brush. Canada cold, they want their weather back. She's fussing, Gord. She's fussing today. No, I think we're good. He don't want it back, Charity. He doesn't want it back. Now what are you gonna do? She's gonna. I don't want it either. Where's Don, Charity? What's he doing? Why aren't you fussing at him? Or did you fuss at him enough? He's in the bedroom. He's staying far away from you. He's like, I am done with this woman. She's cooking her some dinner. He's like, I am not dealing with the fussiness. He's trying to stay out of it. I'm waiting for Gord to say something about that, like smart man or, something like that. Keep her in there, please. Hey, Don. Is she too much to handle today, Don? You gonna make her sleep on top of the refrigerator? Don's flying under the radar, right? Listen, I offered you a trade. You were supposed to send Don. It's not my fault you kept him and got the weather, too. Oh, man. I'm sending myself now. He'll be there in a few days. A little too much highlight on that one. Tune that down a little bit. Sounds like at this point I will go anywhere. Apparently they didn't want your trade board. Thanks. You know, it's kind of painting itself. I kind of like practicing my buildings because I used to be really horrendous at them. Roof lines are a struggle, so you kind of have to practice them. Yeah, make sure you add your shadows in there, you know, so they're not floating around. No, I'm not good at animals. Thanks, Fatima. I'm glad that worked out with the knife, though. I did the mountain range with the knife. I have to add little... I have to break out Fatima's favorite brush now. Let's see. You know, this one. So I can put little wisps of grass at the bottom. Brush me the kale, right? No, she's the one that actually suggested this brush to me because it makes good, like, wispy grass and stuff. So you kind of just put little at the bottom of the fence there. Little. The sound effects are important. Cool thing about this brush is you could do it either up or down and it still comes out the right way. So it doesn't matter which way you press on the brush. Yeah, it does. Because you don't know which way they're going to pop up. And you don't want to make them too light because they're kind of shadowed by the fence posts. So... Shane! Good morning. What's for breakfast, Shane? I'm almost done. Okay. Really don't see it needing anything else. Nope. In the pocket? What the hell? Gord, wait, no. We need to know what's on the... Don't forget your bags. And your list. We're going in Gord's stinky pocket. Yeah, I think I'm okay with that. What do you think? I think I'm okay with that. Gord's stinky pocket. Breakfast was hours ago, she says. I don't know what freaking time of the day it is. Are we going on lunchtime? I mean, yeah. I think I'm done with this. I know, right? Stinky pocket, yeah. Who allows that? Let me tell you, my boo. It's very hot there. Oh, what time did you have breakfast if it's only 9:45? Oh, so she's 13 hours ahead of us. Okay. She's like, breakfast was hours ago. Oh, okay. She said hours, and it was only like almost 3 hours ago. She made it sound like it was 6 o'clock in the morning. 6 o'clock in the morning. I feel like it needs a rock somewhere. I'm not gonna sign this yet. I'm gonna throw a rock in there real quick. Where's Phil? 'Cause she's everything to me. Where's Phil? Tell me while I find Phil. It's not Phil. Is this Phil? Nope, that's not Phil. Oh, I think I found Phil. I found Phil. Say hi to Phil. I stay here with my lady. Tell me that I love her. Turn me yard. Tomorrow's Groundhog Day. You have Woody the Woodchuck. Yeah, Puxatawny Phil will be out. And every other state's little groundhog will be hanging out. What do you expect of me? Puxatawny Phil, yeah. We'll be all over Facebook. Gord, don't forget to buy the Doritos. I know you can hear me. You know you want Doritos. This is a subliminal message. Fatima, send Gord subliminal messages. Not sure you want your groundhog hanging out, right? I don't know why I put them across from each other like that. That was kind of weird. Oh well. It's whatever. Peter said they need to do a random computer pick and retire Puxatawny Phil. Oh God. He texts me, he goes, which ones? Lord Fatima wants to know if Canada has Groundhog Day. He was in the Dorito aisle. Look. Gord. Fatima wants to know if Canada has Groundhog's Day. I know you can hear me. You're in the Dorito aisle. He's in the Dorito aisle. Wyerton Willie. Okay. So Canada has Fatima. Canada hangs out there, Willie. Oh my god. Too funny. Shane, does Australia have a groundhog? Don's laughing. Does Willie have braids? No? Okay. You have Groundhog's Day here to see how much long winter we'll have. Come on. Just a little bit of light green would be nice. Don wants to know what a Wyerton Willie is, but I'm scared of the answer. Right. Me too. Okay, that's it. I'm done. I can't sit in this chair anymore. We'll sign it, and we can pull off the tape, Papa. Tape, Papa, pulling. We had this huge groundhog in my backyard like 2 years ago. He was humongous. Hugamungus. The first painting of February. Two more months and I'd be doing this 3 years already. And all you crazy people just keep on coming back. Yeah, the note's up here. Did you, Shane? You don't get groundhogs in Alabama, really? How could you not get groundhogs in Alabama? It's kind of weird. Yeah, oh yeah, that's true. You have a lot of water down there, yeah. Come on. One more piece of tape. There we go. Nothing fancy. I think it came out pretty good. I'm happy with it. I like the sky. The sky's pretty awesome. Alabama groundhog sounds like something pretty. They're really pudgy. How would you explain a groundhog? They're just these really pudgy. Pudgy. They're pudgy. They're really fat. They're pudgy. Thanks, Fatima. Yeah, I kind of felt like doing this sloping mountain range this time. Put a few dark trees in front of it. Threw some rocks in there for good measure. Thanks, Shane. So I'll take a picture of it. I'll throw a short up. I haven't put a short on my paint channel in quite a long time. Guess I should kind of do that, right? And let's see. There we go. Turn that up a little bit, like that. Bring that in a little like that. And there we go. You quietly whispered rocks. And I got the telepathic messages. But anyway, that's all I have for tonight. Thanks everybody for hanging out. And we'll see you all again tomorrow on the other channel. I gotta get out of this chair. It's hurting my butt cheek. Gord, don't forget the Doritos. Just saying. Yes, it was a long day. Everybody have a great night. And we'll see you all again tomorrow. I gotta find the button. Where's the button? Night all.